Hey guys, so today I am going to show you a recipe for a dairy-free butterbeer. I'm sure by now you guys have heard of butterbeer. It seems to be taking over everything. If not, it is a drink that is made famous from Harry Potter. And right now in the stores, there are butterbeer flavored goldfish, cookies, popcorn, pretty much everything you can imagine. We couldn't find any of those in our local stores. Plus, I know a lot of them have dairy in it. So we decided to join the hype and to try some dairy-free flavored butterbeer for you today. So I'm going to show you the recipe for that. All right, so step one to this is actually making like the topping, which is like a whipped topping, but I found a recipe for something I've never tried before. It is actually the juice of garbanzo beans, which is called like aquafaba. Never heard of this before. So you take this and you whip it up, and then you add some sugar, and then you will obviously let it set in the refrigerator to get ready. So we're gonna try this. I've heard this process takes about 30 minutes, so I'll show you a little bit, but I will not bore you with all the mixing. But like I said, just some garbanzo beans. We're gonna empty the juice into I'm gonna do a Harry Potter magic trick, and I'm gonna snap, and then this is gonna be done, and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, let's see if that magic trick happened. It brought Leland in to help. She left the pantry door open. Hi! Okay, so this is what we have. Oh, it's not a whipped cream consistency. I probably didn't mix it quite long enough, but it is a frothy drink consistency. So we're gonna put this in the fridge, let it chill, and then we'll be back in a sec. All right, so we are back to work on the actual butterbeer part of the recipe. Let's put this so you guys can see me. Okay, so this pot is not on yet. So starting off cool, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. This is to thicken it up. The recipe calls for 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay, we're gonna add this to the pan. And then just for starting out, about 1/4 cup of milk. It's gonna take more than that, but this is just to whisk it all together to kind of dissolve that, whoops. It's looking like a really pretty caramel color right now. Okay, now we're gonna turn the heat on to medium. Actually, I was wrong. I think we're supposed to turn it up to a high to get it bubbling, get it boiling, so that cornstarch can do its job and thicken up. Have you guys ever tried butterbeer before? We never have tried it. Not really into Harry Potter, but I decided to do the butterbeer craze for you guys. Starting to simmer. We'll want it to get a little bit higher to boil. All right, now we're gonna cut the heat to medium, and then we are gonna add the rest of the milk. So this should take about 3 cups of milk. We have already added 1/4 cup, so I'll add about 2.5 more. We'll do a little bit of almond and then a little bit of coconut. Coconut milk's a little bit more creamy. So that's about 2 1/4 cups. I'll mix it and then I'll add the last about 3/4 of a cup. So here is about the last half to 3/4 of a cup. If you've worked with non-dairy milk in the past, you know that you always add less non-dairy milk because it tends to be thinner than cow's milk. We'll just let this go 5 to 10 minutes. We'll keep stirring it and then we'll add the last few ingredients at the end. If you guys are Harry Potter fans, you'll have to let us know what's the best book to read, which one's the best movie. The only time I've ever read Harry Potter was when I was in high school, and it was kind of newer then. All right, I'm gonna let this keep cooking for 5 to 10 minutes and then I'll catch you back here in just a minute. All right, so this has been simmering now for 5 minutes or so. We're gonna add the last few ingredients and these kind of kick it into a more like caramely flavor. So just a pinch of salt and then some butter. We don't have much butter left, so we'll do maybe a tablespoon. And then we'll whisk that together, and once it looks dissolved, then we'll cut the heat off. We'll let it cool, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator if the kids want to try it cold. So we'll be back to you here once it's ready. To see how these turned out, check out Kai Gamerboy 3's channel. There'll be a link in the description. Enjoy and bye!